Alright, hello everybody. I'm MrWalrus and this is gonna be Bioshock. So we're just gonna be watching the first cutscene because we got plenty of time on the marathon. And we're picking up easy difficulty for easy reasons. And timing starts a little bit later. Starts when I gain control. Yeah, I'll shout out the time.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Nah, this is clearly not the MrWalrus. Also, that deadcore run was pretty amazing. And yeah, time is just about to start. So, get ready on that button. Actually, the sequence is way longer than I remembered. Great. We normally start from a save when you gain control. And time starts now. Alright. So, in this first area, you just go to the lighthouse. Nothing really special. You can go through this flame. Hurts a bit, but a little bit of pain is always good. Get that suitcase out of the way. And there's also basically another pretty long cutscene right after this one. Luckily, recently, we found a bunch of new skips for all the other longer ones that were also at the start of the run, so we can skip those now. Also, the game might crash here, that would be amazing. Oh, it didn't crash, nice. So first, skipping the game. Let's see if I get it. Oh, I got it. Amazing. So basically, now we're clipped on top of this, and what I did there is just hit jump and hit the lever at the same time, basically. And then it lets me, like, slip out of the bathysphere and just get dragged onto the top of it. The only thing that this skips is, essentially it hits the loading trigger at the end of this a bit earlier. Saves a couple of seconds. Not a big deal.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled
This is clearly
to
Mirror's Edge,
sweat
guys. Don't worry.
No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow.
So now we can see a bit more of this area than you're supposed to be able to see.
I rejected those answers.
Some
Instead,
pretty janky looking
I chose
stuff.
something different.
Trust me, this
I
run will get
chose
going
the
pretty soon, and
impossible. I chose
it's like almost no cutscenes that we gotta watch after this one.
city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound.
Yes, this
by
is the iOS version.
where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Also, this whale here, it'll actually stop. There, it doesn't care anymore. Sad whale, sad whale. And yeah, basically here I'll just hit the loading trigger instantly. Normally you'd have to wait until the bathysphere starts going up and then you'd get into the fade out. This part has some pretty nice subtitles. Breathing heavy.
Is it someone new?
Shriek of rage. I was suggesting to do a 2 worlds run during these cutscenes. I can't do it myself though. Because if you alt tab out of this, it'll actually pause the game. But yeah, now we have control and it's basically no more cutscenes that we're forced to watch, really.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Thanks.
Deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you to
So there used to be like a couple more cutscenes in this first map of the game that you'd have to watch. But now there's actually skips for those, which is pretty cool. It makes the movement in this first section pretty annoying though. You'll see why in just a little bit. Grab this wrench.
Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
And you gotta kill this guy. He can give you like food RNG and jump towards you, but I know that never happens. Alright, so then I make a quick save here. And then I go to my old crappy keyboard. And I hit 2 buttons. Oh my god! It's not plugged in. Speed strats, mate. Alright, there we go. Keyboard plugged in. Now we go. Then you make a save while hitting the E key to grab that. And then you can just jump away. Oh my god, I didn't realize that I unplugged that keyboard. That was pretty good. Alright. So basically what happened there is that I made a save while right as I picked up the plasmid. So that plasmid triggers a cutscene. And that cutscene will first pull me towards it and then it'll start the animations for it. So, basically what I did is just like save during that pull part, and if you load that save, for whatever reason it lets you move. So then you can just escape from the cutscene, but it'll still keep that pull going. It's kind of silly. Hopefully I can deal with this. The keyboard matters because of the polling rate of the keyboard. If it's really high, because we're running this at an unlimited FPS, it's really hard to hit 2 buttons at the same time if you have like 800 FPS. Oh man. Thank god I made that quick load. Actually, he didn't die now, which is good. So I need a little bit of help from this splicer to get in this elevator, and he's not cooperating at all. There we are. That took longer than it has ever taken. That's great.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them.
It's usually not that difficult. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. Or I just got unlucky.
I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world.
But that's the downside of this freaking cutscene pull.
Ever see my
It's
wife
quite silly.
child again. Go to Neptune's base.
Usually you get there, like, really easily.
You all right, Boyle? First time
But then-
plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Okay, at least the rest of this is going pretty okay. And then here would be another cutscene that would force off your weapons. But because we're still in that cutscene pool, it lets us make a save here. I don't understand the specifics of this, but it lets you make a save here. And then again, if you load that save when it's forcing your weapons down, you actually can keep your weapons. And basically this cutscene would play here, and then after the cutscene you'd be able to break that lock, but you can just insta-break it like that. You keep your weapons. Grab some stuff. Oh, oh. And here I gotta kill a bunch of these splicers. Oh. Get over. There we are. Hit that trigger, and then we gotta kill a few more splicers here. Okay, and then this guy. And then 2 more will blow up the door there. And here's another weird cutscene skip. You just zap that door, and it triggers the door. There would be another cutscene that plays when you try to go to that door. Yeah, you do end up saving about 2 minutes with that. And now we're out of the pool, thank God. And this puzzle is always the same. As long as you restart your game, if you go past that puzzle. Oh. Hit that lever and then just... This area doesn't really have skips to it, other than one a little bit later. It's mostly just death warping to skip some backtracking though. And yeah, apparently Twitch hates us. No transcoding still. And normal movement feels always so relieving after that pull. I'm just gonna take the side route here. And here this guy's not gonna touch the table, but it still counts. For whatever reason, when your FPS is unlimited, he just like flicks his arm right next to the table and doesn't do anything to the table itself. But the table still breaks in the way that we need it. So this table has collision with me, even when I'm holding it. Makes it very handy for skip coming up. So even though there's an exactly the same looking table here, this one is mine, and I am nothing without it. Let's make a quick save. Lag. This game is weird. Drops for me like that. Not sure what's up with it. Alright, so there we skip a trigger for a Vita chamber. And that lets us death warp all the way back. Ah, missed it. If you hit the bot with the corpse there, you'll actually trigger the door a little bit faster. And so here's a kind of a minor skip as well. Hopefully I'll get it. Alright, I got it, cool. So if you hit him during that cutscene, you trigger the fight earlier. And then we just kill ourselves to go fast. And then I'm gonna kill myself again, just to... This one doesn't save as much time, it's like a couple seconds I think. It still is faster. Unless you're a dummy. And then we can just exit this area. Not gonna hold for you.
Security alert deactivated. Thanks for your...
And then we're off to Neptune's bounty.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place. And he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him.
This area as well is mostly just a couple of small things that make it faster and a death warp. But after this we'll get to the pretty big skips that save quite a bit of time. I don't even know how much time, it's been so long since I did the normal routes. Let's just hope that the turret still has collision. Alright, so here's diary skipping. A radio message pops up and you skip it with a diary message. Where is it? Yeah, of course it lost collision, cool. That's why I usually want to use this corpse. And then she goes away. I pick up that grenade launcher. There's another strat you could do. But it's basically doesn't matter. It's like a second or two. I crouch under some of these doors. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Probably not. So now we're gonna go pick up this camera, take a picture. One picture of 3 spider splicers. And I'm kinda low on health, let's just take it safe. I want to death warp a little bit later, so I'd rather not heal, but I was so low that I might as well. That's the first one. And then the 2 are here. The weird thing about the other 2 is that they would like run into the rooms like way deeper and then you'd have to like find them there. It would take a little bit longer. But if you know that they're gonna be like right there, you can just take the pictures real easy. And the first one's gonna be there. And the second one's like right here. And now we have them. Then I want to death warp. So I just want to damage myself. Punch here. Oh my god, that guy. Should have tried killing that guy though. My fault. Should die kind of fast or not. But anyway, that saves just a bit of backtracking. Here again, a couple of diary skips. And then another one. I always grab the auto hack tool there. You're supposed to have one, and you use it for $1 later on, but I sometimes don't have it. I don't know where you pick it up, so I just pick up that extra one for safety. Skip that dialogue and then just stand right here, and he'll always spawn at the same spot. It's kind of like a mini boss fight kind of thing. And now he's dead. Rip him. Where's the... whatever. And yeah, you just skip this animation completely if you didn't grab the nade launcher. But then you'd have to grab all the weapons later on. Oh, all the ones that you need anyway. Doesn't take too long either. It's like... it's a bit faster to only have the nade launcher at this point, but I just do this. I don't even know the game, man. We should have had a call where you could actually talk, so you actually know the game. And yeah, there's the best jump scare in the game. Just random pictures of old people. I don't know what that's about. I mean, old people are pretty scary. Oh yeah, and this slope is great when you're uncapped on FPS. I kind of failed there myself. If you jump on it fast enough, you can just like keep your speed through it. Doesn't really matter. Just 5 seconds. So yeah, this place is a pretty big skip. You'd be forced to just sit in this booth and watch the cutscene happen. But if you do what I'm about to do, which is pretty self-explanatory. Again, I just hit the lever while walking backwards, and that way I'll be able to exit that room. And then we're gonna fuck up this guy's boat. Or not. Man, sorry. I missed a shot. Too bad. And these doors won't let you through if you have a diary message playing, or a radio message playing. So you just skip the radio messages with a diary one. And this place has a pretty big skip in it as well. Again, I'm not sure exactly how much it saves. It's so long since I did the normal way. Also, we're gonna take a bunch of pictures here, just for souvenirs. Well, the legitimate reason is that we are able to get sports boost, which boosts your movement speed a bit, makes some skips easier. And it's overall just handy.
If only your friend could look up and see you. Maybe. If only something, anything.
So there's the first sports boost. And it has to be this specific type of splicers that I take these pictures of. There we go. It's about 15 minutes. Cool. Alright, so the new tech is to do the skip with the morning berries. Alright then. So the way that the skip's gonna work is, if you have high enough FPS and you grab an object that's under you, it'll have collision with you, like every other frame or something weird like that. I'd really like you to just go like that, yeah. Oh man. And just make a quick save in case. And there's a shit ton of triggers in here. Bunch of like look triggers and things that you walk into, and then stuff will trigger and that door will close like that. But if you just don't look that way and you get over the triggers, you'll just be able to make it into the bathysphere instantly. It's a pretty good skip. And here is basically a even faster skip. Skipping the entirety of this map. Pretty much. Thing is, because they're teasing you with the exit in this map, like right at the start. Like, ooh, there's the bathysphere. You just get to it. Oh no, it goes down. What on earth are you gonna do? And then we're just gonna do another one of these FPS-dependent flings. Get on top of these invisible walls. Drop down here, and the thing is gonna be right here. Maybe? There we go. And there we go. Skip the entirety of Fort Frolic, which is one of my favorite places from my casual playthrough. So, rip that place. Here we're gonna do some actual gameplay again. Can't skip the entirety of this. Just get some bolts there. Thunder will probably hate me for buying those. Let's use one of these. Why not? This jump is actually pretty hard with unlimited FPS. The physics kind of bug out and you get kind of stuck on that rock instead of bouncing on it. We gotta play that and skip it. The game will resume. There's a lot of stuff you can pick up here. Nothing of it is that useful. Let's just heal. Always gotta think about death abusing whenever you're about to heal. Should be fine. I should have reloaded this, but 3 shots is enough. Or not. It's not if you miss. Die, please. There we go. Trust me, this usually goes better. Alright, there's gonna be a big daddy here as well we need to kill. And then we're gonna get the instructions to get into Ryan's office from here. And surprise, surprise, we need parts from those big daddies that I've been already killing. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Just keep that with something. Start grabbing the parts. And this is where you want to use the auto hack. It's faster than entering the code, even if you know the code. Just because of the way the code works. The code entering, rather. Yeah, you get the good ending, since we never really do anything with the little sisters. Stuff from that, stuff from there. It's just stuff for the bomb you're building. Oh. That's pretty good.
Person shall be the fruit. I shall lay my vengeance upon you. Run! Run from the light.
And then the last part, unless I forgot something, in which case I don't know. Been using a bit too many health packs, but shouldn't be a problem. I am actually missing something. Or am I? Yes, I am. What? What am I missing? What am I missing? Wire clusters. Oh yeah, I didn't pick the one from... Right. Well, this is good.
No second chance for the weak.
I forgot to grab this guy. Alright, that makes sense.
I send you. You live there.
And now we can build the bomb, pick it up and die. Cool.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It's better. You got to put it on the core past Geo.
I usually get the Big Daddy downstairs. Like on the past 4 runs that I did to practice for this, he was always downstairs. So I just brain farted and didn't even remember where he died. Then we're gonna skip like an auto-scrollery section. I'm really low on health. Should have maybe not healed there though. I'm gonna... There's a health station here. And Blood Thunder probably again knows how much that skips. That one skips like a section where you're like defending this area from splicers. Then we're gonna go to Ryan's office. We're not gonna go and talk to him though. There's a pretty epic cutscene there, but we don't care about cutscenes. Again, I can't go through the door until radio messengers are done playing, and that's actually a big part of this next skip. Alright, hopefully I don't mess this up. So I'm gonna be playing a radio message, walking back, hitting the door, walking about here, and then triggering the radio message that I wanna skip eventually. Just let it play for now. Actually, let me just take the napalm and do it with that. I had some issues with trying to do it with this thing. There's another way of doing this part, which is like easier if you're capping your FPS, but it gets really hard once again with uncapped, just the way the physics work. Alright. Napalm is the best. And just skip that one. This one will start playing. Skip that one. Right. And now that we're gonna hit the cutscene here, the radio message will stop and trigger the door that we like pre-triggered or whatever you want to call that. So we're gonna go back through the door. And then we're gonna go back in as soon as the game lets us. And now with what we can do is just walk into the next part of the cutscene and skip that by doing a save and load. And the napalm I wanted to place there just so I can use it to fling over this gate that will actually close down between like you and the cutscene. Oh, napalm. Don't tell me the napalm doesn't have collision. Thank God. That would have been pretty bad. Right, so there's a gate there that I want to get past. Just gonna adjust this finally with a wrench. Make a quick save. Hopefully get over the gate first try. Or not. There we go. And then we just hit the second part of the cutscene, make a save and load that. And it'll let us move again.
Stop. Would you kindly?
Would you kindly? Powerful phrase.
And
Familiar.
you don't actually need to pick up the key of Ryan. You already have it apparently. And you could still get this part of the cutscene.
To Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch.
But after that, you can just start moving again. And as you can see, he's still fine, he's alive, doing his routine. Through the glass though, but I think he's okay. Should still be alright on time, even though the I didn't pick up the wire clusters from that one, Big Daddy. It's a kind of a slow section here. At first I'm gonna try to do a lot of diary skips. There we go. I'm gonna steal some candy. So I'm a meanie, and then I'm gonna jump on her head. Then we gotta come with her. Oh man, we're getting raided. Oh yeah, that's my submission message. Nice.
Who's he? He's here to help us.
That is legitimately how I submitted for this marathon. It's pretty good. Alright, and then we can move again. For that one you can kind of look at the wall, and then you'll know when you can crouch under it. And then there's a similar backtracking skip. This one is way more simple than the one with Andrew Ryan though. All you gotta do is make sure a radio message is playing after this. So and then I'm just gonna play the Say Hi to Ryan. Oh, muffin. What? Ah, I think I might have done that too early. Oh. Oh. That's a bit of a time loss. Never happened before as well. Oh yeah, I didn't let the line play out. Damn. Well, that's dumb of me. I guess we'll do the exact same thing again. But I didn't. I gotta play the thing first now. I don't know if this will actually work anymore. Should have made a save right before that. Quality marathon run. Quality. I thought I was gonna beat this estimate by a lot. Now I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I guess I am just gonna walk it, so this will cost like some minutes. Great. Wow. Never thought that would happen. I just completely brain farted. I did not do the things correctly at all. Oh yeah, just keeping up with the marathon. I probably could do some fancy stuff with the radio messages still, even if I fuck up like that. But I'd probably end up just warping myself back eventually, so... Let's just do it this way. And...
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. I made a place for the children here, but this is you.
I'm just doing really weird stuff wrong. But that's fine. Oh yeah, I didn't play the...
Now hold there for a moment. Let's touch the rock again. Did we not see that?
This is a really weird run now. If I still go under hour, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. All of these guys are here now. It's amazing. Thanks, Blood. This is the best run I've ever had.
There will be more of this lot 192.
Oh man. Thing is, because I've never done this thing so poorly, I don't have a clue how to do the backups, which is great. Now we're basically gonna be where we should have been like 2 minutes ago. You would have just picked up the last piece of the antidote there. And then you would have warped through this door. Apparently we're doing this real old school. .101 is or an hour and 1 second is a pretty good prediction. Alright, back on track. Now let's not do anything dumb. I can probably still beat the estimate though. I think. I don't know what the timer's at. Just grab that. Grab some more on that. 3 should be okay. I'm gonna die pretty soon here anyway. Man, I guess that's what I get for saying that. Yeah, I'll probably beat the estimate by a bunch. Totally not gonna happen. If you say that out loud. Actually, I'm super low on HP anyway. Are we back? Okay, I'm at least back. Man, he's a pretty small skip, but quite handy still. Instead of taking the elevator down, you take a harder way down. Save the tiniest bit of time. And now we get to the place where the legendary last chance kids.
Oh, and get this idiot.
I really didn't want that to light on fire. Whatever. Just kill one of those, should be fine. You don't need to kill these, but they make this skip a bit more annoying. Yeah, so just... Essentially what I'm gonna do again is jump in and out of a bunch of triggers. And I get this first strike, cool. And he stays in here in that position. So that again skips the entire section, which is quite long normally. You have to go around and collect the Big Daddy parts so you can become one. So that saves quite a bit of time. Also, it's much easier with Sports Boost, and especially Sports Boost 2, so that's why I want to grab those. And depending on the little sister luck we get here, should be able to beat the estimate still. She not running. Hopefully that was just a small hiccup. Usually if she stops running for once, she might just keep on not running. Let's see. Usually if she doesn't run here, she'll not run for the first part. Yeah. Damn it. That's unfortunate. There's a bit of manipulation I always try to do, but I'm not sure if it even does anything really. Or even if I'm doing it right or wrong.
I can see the angel dancing in the sky.
Sometimes you can make her run afterwards by just going far enough away from her. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Just give me something. Briefcase good. Run, please. Are you gonna start running at all or not? There we go. At least now she's running.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah, it looks like Walrus is having a problem, I think. We'll wait a bit, but after this is Bioshock 2 by Blood Thunder. It looks like it's coming back.
You don't need pipes. Pipes freeze. Pipes freeze. Pipes burst. Then ratchet leaves. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of
The splicers can spawn a bit faster, a bit slower. But this place is like the weird kind of RNG shitfest at the end.
Hurry, Mr.
hopefully the stream won't drop again. Alright, there we go. And she kept running, which is good. Sometimes she gets scared in that area, and then she'll start following you, and then she'll run back to where she got scared. It's really annoying. It'll waste a bunch of time, but that didn't happen, so that's cool. Also, it's kind of weird. Sometimes when you go too far away from her, she'll stop running, but other times not. So it's basically what she feels like doing. And he's gonna wake up, and then we're pretty much through with this section. One last Big Daddy to kill here. Alright, got him. I thought this was Fallout 4. Where? Oh, she ran all the way back again. That's great. I thought she wouldn't do that now. Whatever. Damn. She got like all the way here and then ran back. That's annoying. Anybody wanna tell me where the timer's at? Ah, 52. Ah, that's fine. How is this still so fine? What the hell? I guess I've gotten everything. Everything that's actually hard. I've just failed on weird things. Maybe all the hard stuff is secretly easy. Alright. And then the last boss fight. Let's see what happens with this. Yeah, like she's telling me to hurry while she slowly walks. It's great.
You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts.
Alright, so there's a pretty good strat for killing this guy. Hopefully it works. So you place 2 mines there, and then you stab him, and he'll land right on the mines, and then you shoot him once with the shotgun. And you just repeat that 4 times, and that's the run. Also get ready on time. And time.